Good morning and welcome to my blog, Wisdom for Today. And today I want to talk to you about God knowing your name. Max Lucado wrote a wonderful book called When God Whispers Your Name. And this is one of the quotes from it. God whispers your name because you matter to him. You were created with intention and purpose. You were created with God's love and plan in mind. God's love for you is beyond comprehension. I love that quote. But you might want to say, well, Cheryl, that is a beautiful quote. In fact, the whole book has quotes like that about how much you're loved by God. But where's the chapter and verse about it? What are the scriptures behind it? Well, let me read to you just a few scriptures. First one from Isaiah 43:1. But now, thus says the Lord who created you, and he who formed you. Fear not, for I have redeemed you, and I call you by name. You are mine. And then Isaiah 45:1-7 says, God tells a chosen servant, I will call you by name. I will surname you. In other words, I'll give you my last name, though you do not know me. So that's God calling us by his name even before we come to faith. And then in Psalms 139:2, David praises God for his attentiveness and says to his children, You have searched me, Lord, and you know me. You know me when I sit and when I rise, and you perceive my thoughts from afar. And then from Psalms 91:14-16, God says this, Because he loves me, says the Lord, I will rescue him. I will protect him. For he acknowledges my name. And he will call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble, and I will deliver him with a long life and satisfy him and show him my salvation. God knows our name, and we are always learning his name. In the Bible, as in all ancient literature, the name was very much connected with a person's purpose or a person's character, and that's why people's names were often changed. Abram becomes Abraham when he gets the covenant that he'll be a father to many nations. And it goes through the scriptures. The recent one we're studying inside our Sunday mornings is Paul becoming as Saul, which is a very Jewish name, becoming Paul when he witnesses to the Gentiles. So let me give you a challenge. Why don't you Google your name, the meaning of it, and then write it down somewhere and put it on your refrigerator and find the purpose that God has for you. I believe we each have a deeper spiritual name that Jesus gives us in our salvation, but even our earthly name can be filled with much wisdom. God has a task for us to do, and during these long, hot summer days, it's a good time to remember that God has not forgotten you, that he remembers your name, and to take time to remember his name. I hope you have a really good day, and I hope to see you in church on Sunday. God's blessings.